All right, let's get into the next thing that you need to avoid in crypto. Now, this is the biggest problem. This is the one that all you fuckers struggle with. Like, this is the biggest problem. And even someone like myself who's been doing crypto for 6 years, more so last year, I still would catch myself trying to copy my favorite influencer. Like, I'd see a guy talk about a coin, I'd go, fuck, this guy's really smart. I should buy this coin because he's so smart and I should just buy it. And it's it's the hardest thing to break, and it is the most important thing to stop doing. If you want to be a long-term, successful, profitable market speculator, you can't rely on some dude on Twitter or some fucking YouTuber to pick your coins, right? Now, obviously, you can take inspiration from people online. If you see someone mention a coin, maybe you add it to your list that you need to do 50 hours of research into. Maybe you've built up a pattern recognition database that allows you to understand when you look at Twitter which ones are good and which ones are bad. Maybe you're not copying a Twitter guru, but maybe you're in a paid group where they give you a big fundamental, sort of breakdown on the project, and they actually give you exact entries and exits. Or maybe you're in a network of people who all sort of share alpha together. That is a situation where you can take information that other people have put out and you can use it to help you make money. But this thing that people do where they copy their favorite influencer, where they sort of don't research, they sort of just blindly copy what someone else is saying to do, and they think that this is a strategy that can make them money. This is a terrible idea. I'll give you an example in real time of what this looks like. So you'll be on fucking Twitter, right? You'll be scrolling, you're like, what coin do I buy? And then you'll see all this shit about Tate or whatever, and then you'll just keep scrolling long enough and you'll see someone mention coins. Like this, for example. Oh, fuck. 2 betas difficult to buy and obvious verticals to buy. Okay, well, these coins I'm going to keep on my radar. So you subconsciously, okay, maybe I want to buy these coins. And then eventually, you scroll long enough, and then you start seeing posts about Beam. Oh my god, Beam. Oh, fuck, I need to buy Beam now. Shit, so then they go, okay, this guy's smart, they're all talking about Beam. Everyone's talking about Beam, so let's have a look at the chart. I'm just gonna ape in. And you go, oh shit, let's have a look at Beam. You go, oh fuck, it's already going up. Oh, but the chart looks really nice. Okay, I'm just going to FOMO into Beam. These guys are smart. I'm just going to copy them. That never works. You can't do this. Or another example would be you go on YouTube, you go, top coins for the bull run. Right? Top coins for the bull run. And then you see 10 altcoins to accumulate.
Jeffrey realizes the truth of becoming a success.
Oh, and this guy is the biggest fucking retard ever. This guy copies all my videos, right? He basically just plagiarized my content. But anyways, you'll find some retard like this guy, some fucking monkey brain, just British moron, who's basically telling you all these coins to buy, right? What are the coins? Let's have a look at what the coins are, right? Oh, and he's using Miro like me. He's copying my dashboard. But anyway, what's an example of a coin, right?
$400, I mean.
So this guy will talk about Ethereum. That's a shit example. Where's a coin? Hedera. Okay, H-bar. See, this guy's fucking clueless. He's telling you to buy H-bar. But anyway, you'll look at these videos and you'll go, okay, this guy said H-bar. I'm going to buy H-bar because he gave a really basic fundamental breakdown and it sounded good to me, so I'm just going to copy him. That does not work. You can't do that. You can't just copy these people. And in crypto, there is only 2 ways that you can make money. You either follow the pro, but not like we just described, follow them properly, or you become the pro, right? And generally, unless you can really closely follow the pro exactly as they're doing, it's not going to count, right? Copying your favorite Twitter, your favorite crypto YouTubers, calls is not following the pro. Because first off, this guy's an amateur. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just a guru. But second of all, this guy's telling you when he's buying, but he's not going to tell you when to sell. And we're going to cover this later in the course. So yeah, copying your favorite crypto guru on social media is neither of these. So here's why. Here's a number of reasons why you shouldn't be copying what people do. So like I was just saying before, when you copy someone on Twitter or YouTube, they generally love to tell you when to buy, but they never like to tell you when to sell, right? They're never going to give you live exits and entries that at every moment of what they're doing, because they just don't really need to. Because on Twitter, it's all about collecting the clout of when you told people to buy. But when you take profit is something that is not that important. Like, people don't really care. They just care about making the money. They don't care about keeping the money. They care about making it, right? And also, most of the gurus online, they don't know how to take profit. This guy in all these videos, he talks about how he never took profits in the last bull run, and that's something he's going to try to fix this one. But nothing has changed in his strategy to allow him to actually be able to take profits. So it's the same thing happening again. He's telling you what to buy, and he's never going to take profit, and because you're copying him, you're never going to take profit either, right? So, and because you're never going to get a live exit and entry, even if they were buying the bottom, selling the top, because they're never going to tell you exactly how they're doing it, you're going to be massively inferior in your entry and exit price, because you're going to have to try to guess what they're doing. And because there's no edge in sort of trying to do a shitty copycat of what a good trader does, you're just going to make no money, because you're going to have a worse entry because you're going to buy after them, and you're going to have a worse exit because you're going to exit after them or before them, or you won't even know when they exit, and you might not ever sell, and then you make no money. So it doesn't work. Reason number 2. So online, you'll see these guys talk about coins, right? They'll talk about like a certain ticker, like Tau or Unibot or any of these coins, right? And some of the coins they have crazy conviction on. But the problem is the conviction in a coin comes, in the way they speak after the coin has gone up, right? People are most confident to talk about coins after they've gone up. So for example, this coin Tau, never heard anyone talk about it a month ago. But now every single fucking person is talking about it. And everyone has crazy conviction in it. Now, this doesn't mean the coin can go up, but once everyone is talking about something, that period of outperformance where it goes from no one knowing it to everyone knowing it has already played out, right? Tau can go up if it can attract more people to buy, but it's already talked about everywhere, which means that majority of that outperformance has already been priced in, right? So by the time you see a guy talking really confidently on a coin online, that is likely the coin which will go up the least, because his conviction is a reflection of the sentiment, right? So let me give you an example, right? So Beam, everyone's talking about Beam. This is a good example. Everyone's talking about it on Twitter. If you were to copy this coin to buy because everyone is really confident on it, the reason they're confident on it is because it's gone up 3x, right? It's gone up 3x in price. The higher the price goes, the higher the conviction of people talking about it on Twitter, but also the more the downside, the less asymmetric the upside is. You have a lot of downside because all these people who bought here, who bought here, they're all in profit. And the market likes to test people who are in profit, and it likes to not let people make easy money. So, all these people here who bought, they're probably going to be tested in future. And the higher the price goes, like this, the larger the amount of buyers who haven't been tested. And the less asymmetric the upside is, because you have a lot of downside. It's an asymmetric downside, right? And also, the reason this coin is performing well is because it's going from no one talking about it, so 0 people, to everyone talking about it, right? 100 people, right? The performance on a coin like this comes from no one talking about it on Twitter to everyone talking about it. And once everyone's talking about it, it obviously can still go up if the whole market goes up. But the outperformance that a coin experiences has already happened, right? Everyone's talking about this coin. So that outperformance that you're trying to outperform Bitcoin and ETH, right? Well, most of that outperformance has already happened because people are all talking about it, all right? So you guys believe when you try to copy an influencer that an influencer having more conviction on this coin than another is a good thing. But it's actually a bad thing because more often than not, their conviction is a reflection of the sentiment around the coin. And it's a reflection of how comfortable he is in that position. The more comfortable you are in a position, the less likely it is to go up, or the less upside it has. So, the one that they're least bullish on, the one that they don't talk about too much, is generally the one that performs the best. And a classic example of this is this guy called Crypto Mikey, right? This guy's a really, really good investor. He's had very good coins that he told people to buy recently. Now, I'm not saying to copy him, but he's just had really good calls, I guess. And in his portfolio, he had, I wonder if he mentions it here. He put his portfolio here one time. See if I can find it. Where is it? Here we are. Okay, so he had, this is his coins. About 4 months ago, he said to buy all of these. Now, of all of these coins here, which one was the easiest one to buy? It was Arbitrum, right? Arbitrum was listed on the most exchanges, and Arbitrum was also the one at 3 months ago that everyone on Twitter was talking about. There was quite a few guys on Twitter who were super, super bullish Arbitrum. And if you were to mid-curve this portfolio, the easiest one to buy would have been Arbitrum, because it was just the one that you were most confident on because the people on Twitter were most confident about it. And what was the best performing coin? It was SMH. Why did this one perform the best? Well, literally not a single account on Twitter had found this coin when Mikey was buying it. I was actually in the Discord I had a look at the Discord of when they first found this coin. And they found this, I can actually show you, I think. Have I got Discord open?